How you going, you big bloody beautiful tit heads? Here's me face. Have I got a treat for you? In no particular order, here is WTF Happened in 2018. It became known that Kim Jong-un has the most dedicated bodyguards in the world. I reckon if I was chosen for this job, I wouldn't be able to bite my tongue. I'd be like, why don't you invest in a bloody bulletproof car? Why do you need human cannon fodder in 2018? I'd at least want appropriate footwear for jogging in. Fergie started Global Ear Bleeding Day when she sung her version of the American national anthem. I'm not even American, and I was offended. I'm not going to include any fucking sound. This bloke showed everyone how to become a Jenga god. Right now, his tactic looks absolutely dodgy, but do not judge a Jenga god by his cover. Here's an FBI agent letting loose on the dance floor. He does a backflip, his gun falls out, and he's shot someone. My favourite thing about the World Cup was Neymar rolling. Here he is in space. We don't need NASA. Just roll him out to discover new planets. Fuck yes to Japanese football fans for their cleanliness. Australian sport fans did what we usually do. Here's Canada's Prime Minister. He's saying, yeah, nah, fuck it, let's legalise weed. This guy's like, I've smoked weed forever. Now I just get a fancy paper bag and a receipt. This is the coolest royal wedding speech I've ever seen. In fact, it's the only royal wedding speech I've ever seen. Oh, there's Harry and Meghan already enjoying married life. R.I.P. to Stan Lee. You were a true blue superhero, mate.
Too many people don't really do what their heart's desire is, but they try to do something else because they think, well, it'll be easier to get a job or to make money.
Speaking of making money, Apple hit $1 trillion in value. If I gave a shit, I'd be excited. But I don't give a shit. The discovery of Wide Neck Guy was far more exciting for me than a financial evaluation of a tech giant. Here's Wide Neck Guy meeting Long Neck Guy. This event has much more substance in the world than we realise. Here they are having a running race. That's next level shit. They're definitely me favourite living memes of 2018. Here's a bloke who went on a hang gliding adventure in Switzerland. He is literally hanging and gliding. The pilot, if you can call him that, forgot to strap in his passenger, and now he's like, oh, no worries, I'll still give you value for money. Let's go down the steep side of the mountain. How you going down there? You got sweaty palms yet? I bet you do. Look, you wanted an extreme holiday. This is fair dinkum fucking extreme, is it not? And here comes the touchdown. Gee whiz, he did well to survive. This dickhead is not a responsible hang glider owner. Boston Dynamics continued their robot work in 2018. These cheeky wankers are getting smarter. I don't know if we should be worried yet, but let's just keep an eye on this YouTube channel. Let's keep an eye on it as caring, concerned citizens of Earth. Here's a mum catching her son opening a package with a bong in it.
It just looks like a vase for like a bunch of like things.
It's a bong.
What the heck? I didn't order that. Ordered an Xbox card. I did not order that.
If he did order it, this legend hopes he got a fancy paper bag and a receipt. A bunch of kids in Thailand got stuck in a cave for 17 days. Rescuers managed to get them all out nice and safe. Elon Musk called one of the rescuers a pedo guy, a pedophile. He then quickly used influencer marketing to make sure he became cool again. Habib Nurmagomedov had a great win in the UFC against Conor McGregor, but ended it in a controversial shitstorm. Yes, I am aware, Conor is a cunt too. It's been a turbulent year for social media. As a content creator that uploads to Facebook as much as YouTube, I've been keeping a close eye on what's happening with that platform. Old mate Zuckerberg had to show up in Congress in the US and answer a bunch of questions about the internet, privacy and social media. Some of it was really interesting. Other times he was just offering tech support to elderly politicians. He was like, I don't know what your question is. Maybe just do a power cycle, just switch your modem off and turn it on again, unplug everything. You should be right. It's a bit fucked, old Facebook. Over on YouTube, content creators seem to do quite well. Mr. Beast has a bottomless pit of money to give away. I don't know what his business model is, but yeah, nah, all power to him. I don't know why there's beef between PewDiePie and T-Series. I wish they could get along. Little Tay came and went from social media. I didn't pronounce that very gangster at all. Little Tay, Little Tay, Little Tay came and went on the digital landscape, which happens.
This shit cost me $200,000. I'm only 9 years old. I ain't got no license.
YouTubers creating live conventions became a new cash cow. Look, fucking TanaCon seemed like it was a hoot. FusyTube's convention was off the chain by the looks. To anyone who went to that, I hope you learnt a fuckload about digital media. Videos titled "We Broke Up" were a thing. Those were definitely a thing that got lots of views. Me and my wife are going okay, and our baby son is fine, so I don't think I can cash in on the "We Broke Up" genre unless I lie to you about everything. I could just fucking lie. You wouldn't know. How do you know when we lie? You don't know. Fortnite was a huge craze. Ninja got to go on Ellen. That's pretty good. I reckon he got loads of new fans in the female-skewed 40-plus demographic, and Ellen probably got loads of new fans in the 8 to 17 male-skewed demographic. Yeah, sweet collab. I genuinely enjoyed the live streaming boxing matches that YouTubers put on this year, and I'm still trying to figure out what TikTok is. I don't know what TikTok is, so I need to watch the local news to find out.
So remember Vine? Well, TikTok is kind of like a new incarnation of that, except it's got a few more features.
No.
Stand out, be creative, delight, and
I'm not starting a TikTok account. I'm not doing it. I don't need another fucking thing to manage. Fuck me. Anyway, let's get back to the wall-to-wall commentary style. The greatest attempted robbery I've ever seen took place up in Canada. The destination fucked gods made sure this Sheila was never gonna get away. Dancing next to your car while listening to Drake was a trend. Because I'm a dad now, I find this highly irresponsible. I don't like it. There are too many dangerous things that can happen. I don't care how good you are at dancing, you need to save your moves for the disco. Karaoke became more hectic than ever. This is such a fair dinkum energetic performance of a classic.
Tequila.
Here Trumpy was like one of those people who stop in a crowded shopping centre and you're like, what the fuck? It's Christmas time, it's too busy to stop. Bloody keep moving, mate. Keep moving. Kiki, do you love me? Say you'll never ever leave from beside me. The British Prime Minister is smashing that Drake challenge. Somewhere in 2018, the Sri Lankan government was bought out by the WWE. This fella is preaching with a snake in his hand. The snake says, quit trying to get me on side with all this religious bullshit, and bites his fucking ear. He rushes off to hospital and thanks God for his survival, not the doctor. It really was a year where people took action in their communities and fought for issues they believed in.
If a grown adult wants a hand job, another grown adult is willing to give one for money, then let them.
Down in Australia, one of the biggest issues was when Bunnings hardware store started putting onions on the bread first at their sausage sizzles. Onions on top, as pictured here, are now considered a safety hazard.
Have you got a personal preference?
I think I'm an on-top guy. Yeah.
Do you see any other problems if you put the onions underneath the sausage?
Well, your structural integrity of your bread's compromised quite badly, so yeah.
People have been fucking outraged. Yeah, rightfully so. Employees at Blizzard Games got booed by a live audience when they were like, yeah, you can play the new Diablo game on mobile. That's all. Just mobile. Nothing else. Hey everyone, that's fun. That's fun. Mobile and tablet. There's been scary fires in California and scary fires in Queensland. Maybe climate change is worth having a chat about? Whenever you're ready, elected leaders, whenever you're ready, or just keep bloody standing there. Maybe we should elect this hedgehog as Supreme World Leader. Of course, the alpacas are not sure if they trust it, but I'm willing to give it a go. The hedgehog definitely looks enthusiastic. It wants the alpacas to follow it. I'm seeing solid leadership skills, is all I'm saying. I think the alpacas are warming up to it. Yeah, the hedgehog could be a leader for all fucking species. In all universes, in all galaxies, it is an intergalactic, interdimensional, supreme world leader. I sound like I've been smoking legal Canadian weed. And end scene. That is done. That's all I got. Those were all of the moments that happened in 2018. Everything that was worth paying a little bit of attention to. No, it wasn't everything. I can't cover everything. I'm just one bloke. I'm one little bloke trying to get by in the world. So let me know what stood out to you in 2018. Like WTF happened for you. I mean, I don't care what you think. No, I do. I'm trying to be a cold, harsh bastard, but I care. I do. No, I don't. Don't tell me. No, do. Leave a comment. Be like, Ozzy Man, how could you forget that moment that the rat stood up to the cat in the street? That was a big video. Look, I'm going to go, but thank you again for watching me channel in 2018, and let's keep the good times rolling in 2019. All right? That was a fun outro, wasn't it? I don't do jump cuts. I'm not editing to tighten it up. Just fuck it. This is raw. It's rugged. It's real. So thank you again for watching me in 2018, and yeah, have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All of that bullshit. And I'm going to go chuck a piss. All right, see ya. Bye.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.